with Princess Aisha. Learn with Princess Aisha. This is the channel for you for all your EYFS tips and much more. Hello, providers, early years providers and practitioners. Welcome to my channel. This is Princess Aisha here. Are you ready to learn a thing or two? Well, welcome on board. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly subscribe. Turn on the notification button so that the one that says all, so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be first and foremost to be notified of any videos that I post. So today we are going to talk about the EYFS. That's the Early Years Foundation stage. According to the Department for Education, the Early Years Foundation stage is the statutory guidance that early years providers, childminders, as well as teachers are to adhere to, especially when catering for children from 0 to 5 years of age. And it sets out certain principles or guidelines that these providers must go or adhere or follow in order to support young children. There is also the development matters. That one is the non-statutory curriculum guidance for the early years foundation stage. So the development matters is the actual curriculum, which was first published in September 2022. It was published in September 2020 and was revised in July 2021. However, I think in somewhere in September 2023, there's also been another revision. So there's constantly changing. So it's always pertinent that practitioners as well as early year providers are abreast with the changes that may take place. So the contents within the development matters curriculum entails of 10 topics. So the first one is the introduction to the actual manual. The second one is the 7 key features of effective practice. So what is effective practice? It talks about that. Thirdly, the characteristics of effective teaching and learning, which involves playing and exploring, active learning, creating and thinking critically. It also explains what these terms mean. The fourth one is communication and language, as well as it goes further to explain if English is an additional language for parents, what practitioners must do in order to support parents who have children, from different background. Language may be a barrier. What steps are in place to support them? 5, personal, social, and emotional developments. The 6th one is physical developments. The 7th one is literacy. The 8th one is mathematics. The 9th one is understanding of the world. And the 10th one is expressive arts and design. So it covers all the 7 areas of learning. So we're going to briefly talk about the introduction and then cover some of the key areas. And then in our subsequent videos that may follow, we may discuss in depth about what the others also mean. So within the introduction, it outlines, or the caption, it says, no job is more important than working with children in the early years. So development matters is for all early years practitioners, for childminders and staff in nurseries, nursery schools, and nursery and reception classes. It offers a top-level view of how children develop and learn. It helps practitioners to design an effective early years curriculum, building on the strength and meeting the needs of children you work with. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the curriculum that practitioners, childminders, nursery providers are supposed to go according to or follow. Practitioners must follow in order to support children, to build on their strength and also to ensure that they meet all the 7 areas of learning. That's physical development, communication and language, personal, social, emotional developments, the literacy, communication and language. I think I've mentioned that already. Literacy, mathematics, understanding of the world, and expressive arts and design. By the time they leave the early years setting, they must be abreast with these so that there will be a smooth transition from the early years to that of reception when they turn 5 going. Yes. So this is a curriculum that all practitioners must follow. It also goes further to say that this guidance sets out the pathways of children's development in broad ages and stages. So it sets out or outlines the steps and stages that practitioners must expect, and also goes into detail by outlining certain tips that will guide practitioners in order to go about in supporting children in order for them to develop and ensure that their needs are met holistically. Yes. So this is just what we're gonna briefly discuss today, and then in our next video we'll talk about the 7 key features of effective practice and what that means for you as a practitioner, for you as an early years provider, and for you as a childminder. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and to support this channel, could you kindly subscribe and turn on your notification button so that anytime I upload any videos, you will not miss out and you'll be notified. So I thank you so much for your time, and till then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.